Trials of Mana.
Trials of Mana.
Nope. Alright, Trials got the shaft again, thanks to Majora and my own, you know, procrastination. Sorry, Trials.
Alright, clear your way.
And we got our first E of the evening.
Take care of that.
Okay, leave it to me.
Oh shit, it's another, it's Captain Duck.
Water.
Did they even bother? Don't keep me waiting.
Alright, clear your way. Leave it to me.
Captain Duck is immune to water? Weak to water. Oh. I mean, ducks take to water, usually. So, speaking of Sting, I was watching this, documentary on Netflix that just showed up on the front page because I needed some background noise while I was cooking. I made, macaroni, made pasta with some sauce from a local place that's very good. And good bread, too, really good bread, so that was good. But anyway, I was watching this documentary. It's about, it was about, like, psychedelics. And I've always had a fear of psychedelics because of a bad experience, like, 12 years ago. Not bad, but not great. One good, one bad, and that was it. That was my whole experience, and that was a decade ago. So I've always been interested, I've always had some, like, what is this? You know, why do people like this so much? And I just don't know if it's for me. But regardless, that's something that I saw the documentary, I'm like, alright. And it was promoted with an image of Sting. I'm like, what? So I watch it, and it's just like Sting being, like, completely candid about his acid trip and peyote trips. And he was being really, like, legit about it, like he was being honest, and I liked that he was being forthcoming about it. But he was like, if you go into this expecting a certain thing, you know, you might have a bad one. But also, maybe you need that. Maybe sometimes, like, in my life when I've had bad ones, they were good for me. Anyway, I'm watching the documentary, and, like, they're doing recreations with, like, really shitty cartoons of Sting.
What a joke.
Right, I know, Angela. And, they did, like, cartoons, and then they hired, like, comedic actors to do recreations of other celebrity, like, acid stories, including some really bad ones. And then Anthony Bourdain is in the fucking documentary? And this is a documentary that just came out this year. I was like, Bourdain? And it's a really funny story that he tells, but
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before
I'm wondering, like, also rest in peace Anthony fucking Bourdain. But, like, what? When did they film this?
Barely broke a sweat.
I just wonder, like, was this documentary stuck in development hell for, like, you know, 2 or 3 years? A ton of people are in it, like, just a bunch of fucking prominent celebrities, and they're all like, oh yeah, I did acid all the time. Alright. Anthony Bourdain died in 2018. That's what I'm saying, like, I was shocked to see him in this documentary where I was like, how long was this documentary in development for? It's called Have a Nice Trip. Yeah.
What?
I didn't watch all of it. I was half-heartedly paying attention to it. I thought some of it was interesting. I might come back to it at some point, but I don't know. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. The camera's not really doing me any favors right now, chat.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here.
You can't run. Don't think so.
This is getting kind of difficult.
Handle anything.
Don't keep me waiting.
Gotta be a little bit more careful, because I'm like getting a little complacent. Also, I need to see if there's an option. I think I have the camera zoomed out. Let me zoom it out a little bit more.
That one was. Watch out for the enemy. Okay, leave it to me. Don't think so.
Just gonna go for the big lad first.
Not my own strength.
I'm gonna have to use those cups of wishes to revive my teammates that are now running blindly into fire pillars, much like I am.
Don't ask it.
Blast it. Get out of my way before I break you.
Oh my god.
Is it funny?
This shit got hard. Well, I am playing on hard mode, but I remember, like, when I first started this game, I was like, is this game gonna be too easy all the way through? Nope. I am satisfied with the combat and difficulty. But I just need to not fucking suck at it. Also, it wouldn't hurt to have more moves from Durin, because this dude only has like a couple attacks and one healing move. He's a good tank, but I most certainly am gonna need some better moves on the next upgrade or class change.
It's so hot. Will we even make it?
I need another Doran. Alright, that's a +2 from me. I like that.
Okay, leave it to me.
Stop!
Come no further! Unless you want me to throw her into the flames.
No!
No.
There are more of you? Oh, this is
Yep.
not over yet!
Show that clip to someone at random with no context.
Niccolo, you saved us. How does Jessica look?
She's unconscious. We mustn't leave her in this weakened state for long. Jessica is cursed no more, but she's been wearing Belladonna's choker at death for so long, her body and soul are both at their limits. I'll take her back to the Oasis, Adine, but you should go after Belladonna right meow. She
Right meow.
wants the Meowna Stone.
Yep.
You have to hurry.
Mana Stone? Nope. Meowna Stone. You meowsn't delay any further. This is really, quite a thing here.
This should do it.
Behold! This is the pure energy the Mana Stones hold within. I lifted the girl's curse so I might sacrifice her life to break the Mana Stone seal and bring us closer to the sanctuary. But you foiled that plan. Luckily, I used the souls of Bill and Ben in place of hers. Thank you for defeating them and providing me an alternative.
It's gonna clip on through to the...
One step closer to the sanctuary. All hail his dark majesty!
That is... thing.
Oh,
Glorious Nobunga does
She's
it again.
released the energy from the stone. Now we know that Belladonna's trying to open the portal, just like the Altanans. Everyone is after the sword. Things could hardly be worse. If the sword of mana falls into evil hands, the mana tree will die. And mana power will disappear. Then the Benevolence will be released. We cannot let that happen. We have to find the elementals and open the portal before the enemy does. We need that sword.
Salamondo.
I hear ya. That lady, royal, stuffed with Firestone. Take
What?
me with you. Then we can all make her pay. She's gonna get it.
Sorry, speak up? Talk, see, what? Talk louder! Oh.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Why? What the fuck is this game?
Got the fire and water elementals on board, but now what do we do?
Let's go to Dusk Moon Forest, to the southeast of Valsena. Huh. I've never been to the forest. Sounds interesting.
I thought I was prepared for everything that this game had to offer. I thought I would be completely numb to any future oddities in voice acting decisions. I was wrong. They could have at least thrown a fucking compressor on his voice so we could hear the actor a little bit better. That would have been nice. You know what? No. Actually. No, this is fine. Nee, Matelo. I'm not really sure what would be... Maybe I could get more strength for Fireball Plus? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Spell Guard is important later for Angela. Defense and magic defense increased by 15% when casting. I get it now. Square devs did not really put effort into some parts of this game. Yep. I mean, thank fuck they tripled the effort from Secret of Mana Remake. I think with a bigger budget, a more focused team, maybe, you know, like some more... With some more work, this game could have been something special. As it is, I just think it's a very good game. But... Again, you're going from, like, the most beautiful sprite art to 3D visuals, and they did an okay enough job, in my opinion, but... The gameplay, I think, is better. I actually like the combat even better than the original. The music sounds great. So, you know, the story's intact. The elements are there. The pacing of the game is still a little fucking bizarre at times, but it's a Mana game. It works for me. It's just the fucking... For me, it's the localization, or the voice acting, really, is the main stuff. Some of the animations are a little bizarre, too, but... Again, going from Final Fantasy VII Remake to this, it is still... It's still like a benchmark of comparison, and I can't help it. The budget difference is massive, though. Oh yeah, and the time spent, the team, it's a huge difference. The fact that they got this as good as it is, after the fucking shit show that was the Secret of Mana Remake, that's encouraging.
Still wish you'd never crossed paths with us.
But then they hired Nobunga to direct the sessions, and Nobunga has one rule in his voice acting sessions. First take, best take.
That's disappointing.
No direction.
That one was on me. What? That stings. Thunder! That one was on me. Okay, leave it to me.
Xenoblade. The topic kind of keeps coming up, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with Xenoblade. I'd be honest, after Final Fantasy VII Remake, just in the past 6 months, I've played Dragon Quest XI, 100-hour RPG, Chrono Trigger, again, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and now this. I don't know if I'm down for another 100-hour RPG. I've said before, there's a good chance I'll play it on my own, and then do the occasional stream of it. I haven't decided yet.
Watch out for the enemy.
But, keep in mind, Denny, that it is a game that I've been interested in, and I know it's good, and I know I probably enjoy a lot of it. So, you know, I'm aware that it's a great game. I would tell you if I'm really feeling it. Sure, I would. Just hit the bong real quick. Note, this is a joke. That was a table. Note, this is a joke. That was a table. Give me 1 second, chat. I need to grab... I know people worry about me when I say this, but I need to grab a tum. And I understand that people worry because, you know, my stomach and all that stuff. But in this case, today is a tum day. I've been really pretty good with them. It hasn't been a Tums festival lately. And I think eating a lot of home cooking has been helpful. But for some reason today I just have some nasty indigestion. Probably from all that fucking nihilism during Majora's Mask.
I know what to do. Be gone.
Taking out all the enemies nearby.
Vinny, you should try making some homemade Tums. I got a recipe if you want. Yeah, but what if I make them too good and I want to eat them like candy? And then I fucking go into, like, calcium overload. Also, homemade Tums? Really?
This'll be faster if we fight together.
I could, yeah, I don't want to go into a Tum coma.
Crosscut.
Okay.
Don't keep me waiting.
Come on.
Vinny's gonna start a homemade Tum lab. It's gonna be like Breaking Bad, but just me doing like underground illegal Tum activities and operations and like undercutting the Tum market. Breaking Sad. Yeah.
Catch me.
I don't have time for this. Stop. No, thank you.
Watch out for the enemy.
Do I have an item that can take me to the beginning or warp me someplace, chat? Is anyone aware?
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
No, not yet. The Tum Commandments. Vinny, I have a homemade NyQuil recipe. Man, there have been nights where I had trouble sleeping. Meditating has really helped. The deep breathing is amazing. I want to just promote that. Doing big, long breaths in through your nose. You know, big, deep breaths, holding for a second or two, and then letting them out over like 8 or 9 seconds has been amazing. And the meditation's been helpful. And the deep breathing's really helped for sleeping. Especially because you wake up and then you immediately start remembering all the anxieties that your body just innately wants to re-experience, because it's like, bro, this is comfortable. I like living in survival mode. So, if you do that, you kind of try to, like, be aware of it and get rid of that as much as possible. You can maybe have a better day. But anyway, that's what I'm learning, or trying to learn. But I'll tell you that I've done, NyQuil on a whim. Like, oh, I'll just take a little sip. because I couldn't sleep, and it's like, it's there, and I know it works. God, that doesn't even fucking feel like sleep. You wake up, and it's like, sure, you slept, I guess, but mostly it just feels like you just didn't exist for like 8 hours, and you wake up feeling like trash. I mean, it is good if you're sick. I can't deny that, but... But you don't get REM sleep, do you? Yeah, I've always tried to avoid anything NyQuil related when not sick, but there was one night I couldn't get to bed until like 7 a.m. I was just too... My brain would not shut the fuck up, to be honest, so I had, I did the NyQuil thing and it just was a big mistake. Melatonin, I know, I take that. Dave recommended some shit that smells like dirty rope that you put under your tongue. Like fucking ass and dirty rope. And, it works. It's good. Melatonin, does it give you weird dreams too? Yeah, it does. Honestly, most of the weird dreams that I've had over the past several months that I've described to you all, that was a melatonin-induced dream. Even just like a minor amount of melatonin. It does help. I've been sleeping better as a result. It's a good Radiohead song, too. Vinny, when you meditate, do you do the pose? No, I just lay down. Though I know you're supposed to, like, kind of sit up straight. I just lay down. Well, I still do the meditation functions. I try to clear my brain. I go through the guided meditation stuff. I know what I need to do and focus on which thoughts I'd let go, blah, 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 analyze. At the end of it, and then, just breathe. Just do the breathing. Just calm. But I don't do the pose. Vinny, that's a nap. Oh, it's a good nap. Do you have background noise while meditating? No, for sleep I have, like a HEPA filter that makes a calming fan noise, so I use that. So it's a fan, but it also purifies the air a little bit. Why not just use a fan? Because that helps me with my allergies. The thought of the rich man has granted you a new ability. Magic defense increases by 40% when casting. It's cool. How dark is your bedroom when you sleep? Like, almost 100% dark.
Well, lots of wares to browse. Come again.
Did you get to the oasis here? It's another town in the desert. Yeah. No. Did I? I didn't get the treasure chest if I was there. I think I was there. I have a vague recollection of it. Cactus is there too. Can't, it doesn't have cactus display. It was the town with the armor shop that was closed during the day. Okay.
Next up, Dusk Moon Forest. Counting on you, Vuskov.
The Hero King said to beware of the Beastman's strength. Be ready to make a speedy retreat if necessary.
See, Vuskov, if you say it really quick, Vuskaboo. 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 He really is glorious, though. Best water transportation in any video game. Which is my objective opinion, of course. Yeah, there was... excuse me. Mode 7 was used. Someone wanted to know if there's Mode 7 in the original for that. Yep. Just like Secret of Mana, it was Mode 7.
I was worried when we heard beastmen lived here, but they aren't doing any harm. The townsfolk seem friendly, at least.
Duskmoon Forest is home to the Beastmen of Ferolia. They're quite hostile to humans, so tread lightly.
The townsfolk seem friendly, at least.
Is it a nighttime? Is it nighttime? Oh no, it must be morning, I think.
The townsfolk seem friendly, at least.
Is it a nightmare?
The townsfolk seem friendly, at least.
It's not all beastmen are bad seeds like the others.
I'm certain that beastmen and humans can live in peace.
It's not all beastmen are bad seeds. It's not all beastmen are bad. It's not all beastmen are bad seeds like the others. You just gotta be wary.
It's always night in our forests. That's the moonlight town of Mintos for you.
Just gotta be wary of the one.
Wow, human travelers.
Just gotta be wary of the ones. Gotta be wary of the ones in Duskmoon Forest.
Our town is peaceful. We refuse to fight. Some Arcanish mages came a little while ago. But when they realized we wouldn't attack, they left the forest. What were mages from Altena doing here in the first place? Are they at war with Ferolia?
Oh, that man, my husband ran off to join the King of Ferolia's cause. Why is he so quick to take up arms? When will Daddy be back?
Lots of wares to browse.
Oh. Why would I get the silver blade?
Oh,
good choice.
This is good quality.
Oh, good choice.
I love shopping.
I have an eye for quality.
Yeah, I guess if you don't have the money. Yeah, if you don't have the money, man.
Come again.
Thin sword. Very thin.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Looks good.
Oh, good choice.
I'll make use of this.
Oh, good choice.
Looks useful.
When she says that, it sounds like she's asking a question. I'll make use of this?
Come again.
Bungo was pleased with that take.
Lots of wares to browse.
You come again. 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 Come again.
It's like you buy the item, he should just say thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks. Aw, man, I just got a 20% discount on shops after I went shopping. I love shopping. It's always night in our forest. I'd live here. This would be fine for me. This place. It looks cool. It's night. The Moonstone is supposed to be inside Chart Moon Tower. It's always night in this area thanks to the Moonstone. Oh, there's a couple downsides, now that I think about it, but... all of us in this town are beast folk. But we have no ill will towards humans. We did not join the king's court. Instead, we live here in peace. Jesters! In the courtyard of the king! But there's mushrooms here. Again, they captured a lot of the enemies really well in 3D.
Definitely in this forest.
I don't like it here.
I really like the...
Are you
some
sure
of these
this
designs
forest isn't haunted?
well, really
I'll take beastmen over ghosts
appropriate.
any day, thank you.
Watch out!
Oh.
Crosscut!
Okay.
Don't.
Why do they have to do the dog hurt noise, though? I don't want to hear that.
How's that?
Make no mistake. I'm stronger now.
I know what to do.
I hate that noise so much.
You wish.
Aw, is it over? Okay, leave it to me.
stock dog sound effects. I almost went full New York dog. Why the fuck did they do that, though? What, like the realistic dog pain noise? Well, I think you know who is in charge of that decision. The clown? Is that clowns?
Time to work together,
They like explode into spirits. Poor ghost clowns. I'm a big fan of a melody that plays over a chord change, but the melody stays more or less the same for a couple turns, which is exactly what's happening here.
I'll take points for you.
What's that called? It has does it have a name? Ostinato?
I hate to pick on such weak targets, but...
Yeah, I just... If it's a good melody, it's cool. It works really well. If it's the thong song, however, or Hey Macarena...
Don't keep me waiting.
Let's take it out. Before it does more damage.
Chat, what is the song, the pop song that you hate the most? That got stuck in your head for the longest amount of time that you absolutely just loathe? And if you say Baby Shark, that's too easy. Despacito, Cotton Eye Joe, Happy,
comfortable though.
Crazy Frog, Shape of You, Get Lucky, Sound of the Summer. That's a good song. I like that song. Temporary Secretary.
Healing light.
Anything by Ed Sheeran. I still couldn't tell you what a single Ed Sheeran song is. I don't know. Like, and he's one of the most subscribed to people on Spotify, apparently. I don't think... I might have heard an Ed Sheeran song at some point. I know I have. I just can't think of it. And he was in that movie yesterday, which made me like him a little less, I'd say. But I guess that was the point of his character. It was supposed to be that contrast. So. That one Decemberist song. Okay, I don't know which one you're talking about, but I don't really care for that band very much, and people get pissed at me for saying that. Maroon 5 songs are annoying. Maroon 5 is also, I just, out of curiosity, I googled, like, top most subscribed, and you know what, we'll go that way first. Spotify artists, something like that, and it was like, you know, the usual stuff. It was Drake, William Eyelashes, it was Ed Sheeran, Maroon 5 was up there. The only rock band that I think, recognized that's most subscribed of all time is, like, Queen. And that probably was, you know, the Freddie Mercury movie probably helped that. And that was, like, down the list. No, that was really down the list. I mean, I love Queen, though. Joe said he's on a Queen kick. He's been listening to a ton of Queen, so we just talked about Queen for a while recently, and Sheer Heart Attack in particular, and the first couple albums.
You had no chance of defeating me!
Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, don't bother with those pesky Altanans. I'll take care of this mess. Ludger, please do return to the palace.
Where's your voice coming from?
Yum, yum. What a veritable feast of souls for me today.
Well, this voice actor's appropriate for the role.
Delicious, delicious. I'd love to gobble them both up, but I suppose I must send one off to the masked mage. Our stores have run low, after all. We need many more souls to perform the forbidden magic if we intend to open the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana. Can't let my master know that I'm taking my own share of the spoils.
How do villains ever get away with this shit in these games? They just talk out loud. They spill the beans.
Oh, if it isn't the no-good Prince of Herolia. Have you returned home so soon?
Oh, they don't.
Lies! You lied! Said I could bring Carl back to life!
Fool! You are the one who fell for the falsehood. Such an innocent soul. You must taste sublime. Oh, I'm so glad I turned that wolf pup Carl against you.
The vocal mixing would help a lot, too. If they kept the voice volumes consistent, throw some compression on them a little bit.
Can't move!
I think you'll be my midnight snack. Shall I finish you off? Just like your friend Carl. Finish you off in one gulp.
Stop!
I miss when Cloud was like, nice job, and Barrett was like, yeah,
Have
you too.
No manners?
I miss that.
Can you not see you're interrupting my meal?
Wait! I'll take care of them.
Yeah. Ah.
I thought I saw that half-beast.
Okay, I'm gonna be making a Trials of Mana movie.
I am not letting him get away from me! First, I'll get rid of this filth. You can help me warm up for the main events!
Lovely! Be my guest.
Bye.
Hey! I've been waiting for a chance to fight you! Consider this payback!
Oof.
Throw me in prison back in jail!
You can't run! Don't think so!
Oh, bad, bad, bad. Dodge this.
Don't ask. Look, be gone. Ice back. Ice back. Ice back.
That stings.
Fuck.
That's better.
Ooh.
Isn't cute.
You think this is funny? Okay. Don't think so. Come on.
Here it goes.
Thanks, Pat.
Touch cover. Healing lights. He ain't taking this line down. Don't underestimate him.
Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Cross cut.
Zero.
Okay. That one was on me.
Don't keep me
Healing
gone.
lights.
Here we go.
Okay. Leave it. Water. Don't think so.
Don't keep me.
Whoa. Whoa, son, heal up.
Healing lights.
Okay. Leave it to me.
Don't keep me.
I think we got this, but yeah. Just be careful. Just avoid. Oh! Oh! Could not get the fuck out of the way of that one.
Okay.
Oh god, we both got the
That one
fucking
was on
beamed.
me.
Alright.
Just you wait! Ludger?
Ludger.
Kevin, I always hated you.
Oh.
Born a prince and specially trained in hand-to-hand combat by the king himself since you were young.
Ludger?
I wanted the king to teach me what he taught you so badly. I loathed you and your good fortune. In the end, I was just another beast guard.
He hates him.
Nothing more. No matter how hard I wished. But you hated fighting. All that talent wasted. I couldn't forgive that. You had everything I wanted and you didn't even care. I wasn't gonna lose to such a worthless prince. And yet...
Ludger, you are strong. Strong enough to be king. Same as me.
Let me tell you how
Thanks,
much I hated
Kevin.
you.
Just keep getting stronger. Maybe in my next life, I'll be able to defeat you. Don't you dare lose before then.
Farthen. I'm sorry, who is this character and why do I care about this? I'm assuming if I chose Kevin on in me team, I would have gotten more backstory about that dude. Yeah, that's more of a Kevin plotline.
Of the moon, right?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I've been waiting.
What are you, a
for your
banana?
arrival. I will grant you my power.
It's like a baby wrapped up in a weird, like, banana seed. Moon. I guess it's a... I don't know, whatever.
Help, Ludger! Please, help!
I'm afraid all I can do is grant his final wish.
Excuse me?
The only way to save him is to give him another chance in his next life. He will now be reincarnated.
I'm fucking done.
What? Baby... is Ludger?
Baby is
Yes.
Ludger.
He will grow big and strong, and one day come to challenge you again.
Okay,
I have to
baby Ludger.
take care of this now.
I'll wait. Challenge me anytime.
No fucking way. No fucking way. Where's he gonna crawl off to?
To be okay in the forest all alone? He's just a baby.
Okay, they have exposition for this. I don't remember this at all.
Babies are
by the way.
raised in the wild. The forest creatures take care of them until they are grown.
Ah, yes.
Don't worry. He is safe. It is the Beast
Yep.
Man way.
The trees take care of him.
Whoa.
He will suckle
Okay.
from the tree milk now.
Where is the Mana Stone, Luna?
The Moonstone is on the first
A horse
floor
is
of
going
this
to eat
tower.
him. Oh my god.
Mages from Altena came to try and activate its power, but Ludger and his guards managed to protect it.
Then it's still inactive. But that weirdo Gormon from before is in the tower now. We should go after him, just in case.
I will stay nearby, in the forest. Keep other beastmen away from here. Good luck.
That was an incredible scene. That was spectacular. Someone said Nobunga will raise him. So, chat is saying that that did happen in the original. Now, you didn't only see that if you were, Kevin, right?
Come on.
So then, over a decade ago, I witnessed that scene and forgot about it. Holy goddamn. That is intense.
It's so strange to see the Moonstone just sitting
Maybe it
there
was
in the
just
middle of the
funnier in
tower.
3D. Maybe with the sprites it was a little bit more
Pretty
classy.
Sure this
I
stone
don't know.
is the reason why it's always night in the surrounding forest.
Boy, Mana Stones sure cause a lot of trouble. Not sure I'd want to live my life in the dark like this. Oh hey, what happened to that weird clown from before?
That man was pure evil. I felt it. But I don't feel anything right now. He must have left. I would be able to tell if he was still nearby.
So, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. That Gormon guy, Belladonna from Navarro, and the Crimson Wizard from Altena are all after the Sword of Mana? They're all heading to the Sanctuary? Well, we've come this far, and I'd like to see that Crimson Wizard try and get past me now.
We still have to look for Dryad, the wood elemental.
Sparkle.
The Hero King suggested we ask the Elfin
Sparkle,
Elder.
sparkle.
So,
Loud
we
sparkle.
should go to the hidden elf kingdom of Dior. It's in Lampbloom Woods.
Lampoon? It's in National Lampoon's Woods. Yeah, I think the 3D, the voice acting, the camera angles, just all of that led to an unintentionally fucking hilarious scene.
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class. Looks like you need more experience before you can switch classes.
It's level 36, right? $38. Okay, we got a little while. And you need the items too? Okay. That was purged from my memory banks. Much like the man becoming a baby and crawling into the woods to be raised by the trees. He reincarnated into himself. I love this game. I really do. Yeah, I think I might have said this in the past, but usually my favorite RPG trope areas are like haunted forests. Actually, gonna toot my own horn for a second and say that when I was making my RPG, which I never finished, and I played this on stream, but the song I liked the best that I made for the RPG was the Haunted Forest music.
I'll take point. Here's to you.
That's why, like, I have so much respect for composers who can just, like, do a whole fucking soundtrack. Because if I'm not in the mood to make a song, I just don't want to do it. And, like, a lot of times they come out kind of shitty. But with the Haunted Forest theme, it was a very different story because I was like, oh man, Haunted Forest music is usually so good. But someone like Uematsu who can like consistently create an interesting song for every section of a game, that the man is a godlike genius, I would say. And that might be an understatement. But I think, like, when I think about haunted areas in video games that I really like, I usually think of, you know, like Final Fantasy VI with the haunted, the train. I sometimes think of the train graveyard in Final Fantasy VII, but it was a really short section that in the remake, no spoilers for the remake, but it was just a lot of filler. I really didn't enjoy most of that. But, yeah, haunted trains are fine. No complaints usually.
Time to work together, everyone.
Yeah, there was a haunted forest in 6 that had a haunted train later. snow and ice areas. Vinny, what did your haunted forest music sound like? I had 2 haunted themes. Carl's grave. What? Where's my grave? Big grave. I don't even know if I have an exported version of either of those, because I left them in the program. I know I played them when I showed my RPG that one time, but I had 2 themes. One was Haunted Forest, and one was like Haunted Cathedral, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was something like that. I don't remember the context of what the song was supposed to be in the game, but it sounded cool. But I only ever ended up making like 5 or 6 songs, and I just kind of gave up. Ice areas are usually pretty cool too. Earthbound has a great ice area for music. Metroid Prime has great ice area music. This game does. Secret of Mana is like really wistful. Oh yeah, Banjo. Well, Banjo's more Christmassy, the way that's presented. But it's great.
Okay, leave it. It'll be faster if we fight together. Of course.
No time to celebrate. Let's get moving.
I'll take point and leave the rear to you. You can't run. Try to get away.
Damn.
Don't move.
Oh, good. We don't have to be on guard for now.
Little cactus. Final Fantasy VII has good ice music, even if the area itself is kind of a fucking pain in the ass, getting lost. But then you get like to the Icicle Inn and all that stuff. I love that whole part of the game actually, and it follows some pretty interesting stuff. So you have a lot of time to really soak in that ice area and be alone with your thoughts. It's fun. Final Fantasy IX had great forest music. Wasn't really haunted, but it had the music in the beginning of the game. That forest area is some of my favorite. And what was the ice area in 9? Why can't I think of it?
That stinks. Don't think so.
Be gone.
The cavern before Dolly. Oh right, yeah, that was another early game area. Good music though. Pretty cool. Yeah, that game wasn't overly icy, was it? Although there was Estogaza, which is some of the best fucking music ever made, maybe. But, so that was icy. That counts, I think. What about Zelda ice areas? Like Snowhead, I guess. That's what comes to mind because Majora's been being played, obviously, but Ocarina didn't have a big ice area. It was very minimal. Twilight Princess had a really good ice dungeon and area, too.
Alright, we'll clear your way.
Wind Waker didn't really have much.
Retreat!
Breath of the Wild had really good snowy, icy areas where you needed the fucking, you know, armor, the clothing. Good atmosphere. Things just felt frigid. The music matched. Everything felt really... The atmosphere was really good in those areas.
Barely broke a sweat.
But yeah, it's getting kind of late. It's about 3:30. It is 3:30, so I'm gonna just wrap this up. I'm gonna get to my destination, get on Booskaboo, get the hell out of here, I think.
Take it out. More does more damage.
Don't keep me waiting.
Come on.
Check out the icy themes in Lost Odyssey. It's also Uematsu. It's cool. Yeah, ice areas usually have some pretty great aesthetics and music. I'll tell you what though, one of the things I like about Terraria, when you play a lot of video games, RPGs, platformers, whatever, you go through the same kind of shit. It's sand, ice, water, the usual shit. You know, stuff that we have here on Earth. But I like when games aren't afraid to get a little fucking weird. And like Terraria, like they're doing like Antlion area, you know, corruption. And there's so many different ones too, like you always run into something. Mushroom. Meat. Bones. Yeah, there's a lot of cool shit in that game.
Welcome.
Zeal is an ice area too, technically. Yeah, I was gonna say, Chrono Trigger doesn't really have a specific ice theme that I can think of, like a winter theme. But Zeal... yeah. I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, it does, it just, you know, when you're on the world map, it's just wind. And then later on it becomes Zeal's theme. So...
Trials of Mana.
Alright, well, thanks for watching. Believe it or not, this game definitely has its fans in chat. And so I would like to do, like, a legit full stream of it, but I started a little late. Majora went late. It'll get its due. I enjoy it, and it has given me some of the biggest laughs of the past several months. So, yeah. That's fun. Alright, everybody, thank you for watching. Tomorrow... Ooh, fuck, I just opened every music playlist all at the same time once again. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be streaming, maybe an early stream for Terraria. And maybe some variety tomorrow night. I'm not sure. I'll see how I feel tomorrow, and, you know, Terraria, I didn't think I was going to stream it as much as I've been, but I am fully addicted to it, so I can't, you know, I can't help it.